What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Caleb, and today we are at the MOORE Expo, the Midwest Off-Road and Overland Expo here in Springfield, Missouri. And man, this place is hopping right now. There are so many awesome rigs. So I thought I'd just turn the camera on. There's some really cool gear here as well that I'd like to just show you guys. We're just gonna take a little stroll around here together, and then at the end of the video, I wanna highlight 3 of my favorite rigs that I see here at the expo. There's some nice ones. It's going to be hard to choose. Well, here we are, Saturday of the MOORE Expo. And guys, there were some really nice Toyota builds here. Check out the front skid plate of this GX. That's pretty sweet. A lot of nice little touches on this thing. I like the dual ARB compressor in the engine bay there, and the full-size spare on the back. Yeah, that thing was pretty sweet. I like this Tacoma. This is interesting. It's a 2nd-gen Tacoma with a 3rd-gen front end. But my favorite part were these pivoting slider racks on top of the bed cover. That's pretty sweet. And you gotta love a good 90s Land Cruiser. Something about the squared off headlights and nice clean rounded lines. A couple of nice Nissans as well. This Frontier was pretty sweet. Had long travel suspension, triple bypass coilovers. I bet this thing rides really well at speed. And this nice Overland build Xterra. Of course, you gotta love the more extreme vehicles like the Earth Roamer. And there was a Sherp here as well. This thing was amazing. First time I'd seen one of these in person. Man, just these things are so wild. Watching them go through the stuff they can go through is pretty awesome. A couple of nice Sprinter conversion vans as well, like this one from Storyteller Overland. And this one from Ozark Mountain Adventure Vans. As for Jeeps, there were some sweet vintage builds like this Comanche. This thing was pretty awesome. Great to see an old vintage Jeep truck here. Yeah, check this thing out. And S'more brought out their crawler on 47s. This thing was pretty wild. And my friends at Axle Boy Off-Road brought their orange Gladiator as well. Speaking of Gladiators, there was a nice build here with a Rebel coilover conversion. Pretty sweet. Probably the nicest JL and JTs here were from American Adventure Lab. They had a matching wrap on them. These were really, really nice builds. And you gotta love the new Disco on steel wheels with a rooftop tent up there. This thing was pretty sweet. And speaking of European overlanding, check out Overland Addict's 1994 Mercedes diesel. This thing was very, very cool. He said he daily drives it, and you could tell he's got his storage situation on lockdown. This thing was laid out really, really well. Just a clean, nice build. What an awesome rig. Well, guys, I'm here with Taylor of, what is it, Tailgate Go, right?
Tailgate Go, portable outdoor kitchens.
Before I get to my top 3 rigs here, I want to highlight the most awesome product that I've seen here, which Taylor's going to take us on a tour of it. Check this out.
Okay, awesome. So this is the Tailgate Go, your portable outdoor kitchen and dry box. And it's got everything you need for your kitchen. So you got your sink here, it's collapsible, and it stores inside the box. It's all hand hand pump here. So then you'll just take your sink off. And then you've got your cutting boards here, all of them store inside. So your cutting boards act as dividers, keeping your canned goods away from your breads and chips.
Oh.
They slide right in the sides here.
Okay.
This guy can fit right in here.
Oh, there's a knife rack too.
You got a knife magnet, paper towel rack. You've got a trash hook, or a rag hook, you know, because usually the trash bag is a half mile away.
Yeah.
You've got your spice rack here, so when you're getting ready to spice your meats up, that baby goes right there. So now you guys got the steaks grilling, right?
Dang.
So then you want to let those steaks rest right there. All ready to go. Completely modular. 360 degrees of function and versatility. So this is our sink system. You got it here to your fresh water source. It goes up to your hand pump. And then it's just right here
Wow.
with
that
the
is so
water.
cool.
Then this is collapsible and you're on your way.
Amazing. And this is the Overlander, right?
This is our sink model for both boxes.
Okay.
This can go on the full-size box
Okay.
or the Overlander model.
Okay.
You pick your model, the Overlander or the full size, and you customize with what attachments that you need for your camp.
And what's the weight and price on the Overlander one, this one?
The price on the Overlander is $1,400, but we custom powder coat in any color. And the full size is $1,500, but we're doing 10% off your entire order for the MOORE Expo.
Awesome. Guys, that Overland box, whatever you call that, that thing was amazing. Probably because I'm, you know, sort of in the middle of, do I reach for a like full-on trailer? I obviously don't want to spend that kind of money. So something like this is really potentially an awesome thing for people who are not quite ready to do a full-on cooking trailer, but something that you can even put on a slider. The weight on these, because they're all aluminum, she said the weight on them is about 50 to 75 pounds. So pretty amazing, guys. Depending on which size you get, they're all relatively the same price. Definitely check them out. I'll leave a link right here. And speaking of trailers, there were some pretty nice ones here, especially with the rooftop tent set up. I like the little kitchen slide out this one had. This one had a nice little bunk bed in there, which is cool if you have a small child or just for extra storage. But check out these spacious Opus camper trailers. These things were pretty massive. I think they pop up with forced air, which is kind of cool. But the insides of these things were great. They had some nice slide-out kitchen options as well. But despite their off-road tires, you're not going to go on anything too technical with a trailer of this size. For the more technical stuff, my favorite trailer here were these little ones from Tent Tracks. Really compact, but the fit and finish on these was awesome. They each had a gel coat finish, little road shower there on the back. Yeah, these things were really sweet. And this one featured 38-inch tires. Pretty awesome. I think something like this combined with that Tailgate Go kitchen box would be a really versatile, capable setup. All right, time for my top 3 rigs. Well, guys, third place for my best rig here at MOORE is Grant's, aka Arkansas Off-Road, his 3rd gen Taco. This thing is incredible. And what I love about Grant is he uses this thing, and he makes some great content. Definitely check out his channel, but this rig is just too cool. What I loved about this Tacoma was how intentional everything was, from the integrated front bumper, the snorkel, roof and bed rack. I love the King coilovers he had on it, the dual swing out high clearance rear bumper, the pivoting fridge slider and extra storage in the bed there that's covered and secure from water, dust, theft. Just a really nice setup there. You could do a lot with this rig. Love the rooftop tent he had from Backwoods. Couple of nice jerry cans there. And even the interior just kept it really, really clean. I love the extra screen, little iPad he added up there. Just everything looks Really factory, really clean.
Second place for the best rig here at MOORE, in my opinion, is this awesome 1984 Toyota Land Cruiser. This thing is so awesome, and I love that they've kept it so original. The leaf spring suspension underneath. They do have Old Man Emu shocks and stabilizer up front, but man, this thing is just so classic. I would love to go off-roading in this thing and just to go back in time to the early 80s, before overlanding was popularized. This thing was out there doing it, I'm sure, back in 1984. This thing is awesome. That is so awesome. Yeah, carbureted. You said it's original motor and transmission. Yep. That's amazing. 4-speed. You said you've wheeled this out in Moab and Uray and isn't that awesome? This is so cool. Like stepping back in time, guys. What's your brand?
Expedition Recon.
Expedition Recon. Okay, check them out, guys. I'll put a link up there. This is an awesome rig. Thanks for sharing it. And for my top choice of the rigs here at MOORE, it's got to be the Trail Recon rig. This power wagon is awesome. I'm Trail Recon, and there's Brad right there. But just an amazing guy. Brad is just awesome content, huge inspiration for me to get into YouTubing overland stuff. So check out his power wagon, guys. This thing is awesome.
If you follow Trail Recon, you know all about his recent switch from the Gladiator to this power wagon. And this thing is just amazing. I love the Patriot camper with the personalized note there. This thing was really sweet. First of its kind, the X1N Code Red. James Baroud hardshell rooftop tent up there. And I love the way Brad has tastefully been modding this power wagon, just with the essentials, the things that he really needs, keeping it really clean, really factory looking. I love that. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick walk through the MOORE Expo. I'd love for you to give it a thumbs up if so, and share it with someone who you think would enjoy it. And let me know which rig that you liked best. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. I've also noticed a lot of you haven't subscribed yet, so I want to invite you to do that now so you don't miss any of the great videos that we've got coming up here on the channel. I'll see you in the next one.